Hello, I just wanted to talk about 99 Nights in the Forest. This is one of the games I saw on the top trending page of Roblox. At first, I was considering not playing this, as it seems like it has horror element to it, and since I'm very bad with horror related. But seeing the trailer on this game's page did change my mind a bit. To be honest, what really caught my attention was when I saw the mammoth and people summoning some kind of boss. I saw there was more than just the forest and survive 99 nights, so I thought it would be interesting to play. When you first join the game, it will pretty much tell you what happened and what is your goal in this whole thing, which is to survive 99 nights in the forest and figure out what is going on in the forest. In the lobby, you can find a slot machine that gives you a new task every day and a class shop. The daily quest will reward you with gems, which can be used to buy classes in the shop. The class shop is a bit weird to me since not all the classes can appear in the shop. Class shop refreshes every day, so it's entirely random what class will show up in the shop. You can also spend more gems to refresh the shop more, but I don't really think it's worth it. Anyway, the classes can be equipped to give you starting item and perks that are potentially useful to you. Each class will have free level where doing the task listed can increase your level, which give you additional perk. To begin, you just need to walk in the yellow area in the lobby and select the amount of players. This game can support up to 5 players at once, and at the same time the difficulty is also tied to how many players are in your game. When you spawn in, you will be prompted to gather wood to fuel your campfire. You can gather wood by using your axe to chop down trees. To move logs, you can either manually drag it back to the campfire or use your stack to destroy the log and bring it back. Sometimes the tree will also drop a sapling. The sapling can be planted, which can somewhat help you regrow your supply of wood, but it does take a few days for the tree to grow back. The campfire is one of your essentials in this game, which can do many things, like increasing your health regen near it, cooking raw meat, allow you to clear fogs around the forest, and allow you to explore further. It also acts as a safe zone during the night. The campfire needs to be regularly fueled or it will burn out. If it burns out, you and your team will suffer a few penalties, such as the loss of health regen, safe zone at night, and you are unable to see campfire marker, which may result you being lost in the forest. This is why you always need to keep an eye on it to prevent it from burning out, especially at night. Also, if a log appears to be blue, it means the log is wet. You need to dry it near the campfire or build a wood range storage to prevent it from getting wet. The campfire can also be upgraded with a flame to give your campfire extra effect, like increasing the chance of coin spawning and spawning coin stack every day. These flames can be obtained from sketchy salesmen or completing daily quests and access them from the supply crate. Next to the campfire, there's a crafting table. The crafting station is pretty self-explanatory. You put in the material like woods and metal into the grinder next to it and convert them into usable material for the crafting station. If you obtain enough material, you can upgrade your crafting station. With each level, it unlocks new recipe for you to craft. These include sundial to tell how much time is left in the day or night, beds to increase the day multiplier for days to pass faster, traps, wooden wall, and many more. There are a lot of things that can help you survive in the forest, so be sure to check out the station. On day 2 of every new game, the pelt trader will appear near your camp to trade. You will ask for a pelt, specifically a rabbit foot, wolf pelt, alpha wolf pelt, and a bear pelt. After each trade, he will offer you goods like better axe and stacks, flashlights, weapon, armor, and ammo. After 4 trade, he will have no more trade left. If you miss him, he will come back every few days, so you don't have to worry about missing out on his 4 trade. Inside of the forest, many things can be found. These can be structures like well, houses, or shed, which you can loot for material, items, and possibly a chest. The weather event can also happen randomly, like rain, which increase the burnout rate of your campfire, and thunderstorm, which also come with the effect of rain, and lightning strike that can hit the player dealing damage if you don't have a lightning rod to redirect it. During your playthrough, you can also encounter a random event or NPC. For example, on my playthrough, a message says something has emerged from the ponds. After this message, all ponds near me started to spawn frog and sometimes even stronger and bigger variant of the frog. I'm not sure how often the event occurs, but these events often net you better gear and material for you to use. For NPC, these can be blacksmith that sells or upgrade taming and fishing rods, or a fairy that sells you seed for flowers, which spawns certain plant around the maps. Another main objective of this game is to find the missing children. Besides surviving 99 nights, near your camp you should have a notice board that has the information on the missing children, which points you to their location. Their location can vary a lot, so expanding the range of the campfire is usually necessary to clear the fog. As for the children, they are usually in a cave-like structure with a door locked with a key. The key to the door can be dropped from the enemies surrounding the cave, which enemies that are stronger than the last every time you rescue a child. After opening the door and walking down the stair, there will always be a chest and another door where the child is at. I'm not sure if the chest is a guaranteed spawn, but all my playthrough there's always a chest there, so I'm not sure. Also, it seems like during multiplayer the chests are client side. That means if another player has opened a chest, you can also open that chest and get your own loot. Another thing to remember when you head out to find the missing children is that for whatever reason, the children are stored in the sack, so save one space if you are planning to grab them out. After you let the child out in your base, they will make their own tent. The children in the camp have the same effect as bed, which increase the multiplier for the day count after each night. There are also different biomes to explore in. So far, the biome I have seen is a snowy area, a volcanic area, and a mushroom forest, each having their own mechanic and enemy. For example, in the snowy area there's a cold mechanic where if your character is too cold, it will stop you from sprinting. For enemies, there are snow foxes and polar bear, which are a unique enemy there and drop different material. So different biomes do contribute a little bit to the variation of gameplay. I think this is pretty much it for the thing you can do for the daytime. For nighttime, starting at the second night, a cutscene will play out to notify you that the deer thing has woken up. This means that every night if you are out in the forest wandering and gathering, it will appear to chase and attack you. Your only choice is run, since it doesn't seem to take damage from any weapon. Using a flashlight can briefly stun the deer, but the only safe place I know is your own campsite, as long as the campfire is still burning. After some time, a second animal will also be woken up. For me, so far I have only seen the ram and the owl. The ram can charge up a high-speed ram and deal damage to anyone in its path. For the owl, I'm not really sure what it does, but standing still seems to prevent it from attacking you, and it will fly away for a while. There's also the bat, but I don't think it will leave its habitat. The bat only stays inside the cave. It will scream and you need to hide behind walls to prevent it from being damaged, all while the cultists attack you in a poor visibility area. I didn't really explore the caves at all, so I can't really say much about it, though you probably need stronger gears and weapons. During the nights, cultists can also attack your camp once in a while, so upgrading your gear is actually necessary for you if you want to survive for longer. The last thing I'm going to talk about is how I feel personally about 99 Nights in the Forest. Personally, I don't think it's a bad game at all. The gameplay loop is pretty much there, was you exploring the forest, completing daily quests for gems and flame, and use the gem for classes and repeat. Based on what I've played so far, I can see the appeal for it. For me, I personally really like the exploration part to go around into the areas and structure, finding loot and materials to upgrade your own base. The combat is pretty bare bone, as weapon with longer range is usually preferred, where your only movement option is sprinting. It's not very good, but it's bearable and does make up for it was you switching up with long range and short range attack, along with managing your ammo for firearms. Another thing that you should be considering when playing is that if you're playing by yourself, Even though the difficulty is easier, you will have to manage everything by yourself, like fuel, food, gathering, crafting, and defending. So it is very hard to manage. I will recommend a friend or two to play with. If you like survival game with a goal and a bit of horror element to it, then I will recommend 99 Nights in the Forest to you. Though this is probably not a game for me since my horror tolerance is very low and easily scared. But overall, I think it's a good experience for you. Anyway, that's all I have to say about 99 Nights in the Forest.